Hello and good morning. Welcome to Monday and to the meditation live stream. My name is Scott and I hope that you're doing well. There's a lot of change on the planet, and if you are spiritually connected like me, you know what I mean. The work we're doing here on my channel is unique in such a way where we combine some techniques that are practiced in larger groups, but fine-tuned for integration. And excuse me. And the integration is such that we're working with more than just our body, more than just our emotion, more than just our mind, and more than just our relationships. We're seeing a kind of wholeness using awareness with including all of these dimensions. So it's not a mash together, it's an integration practice using awareness as the tool or the sort of the main medium of technique. And what is awareness? Well, I've said before that awareness is different than consciousness. Awareness is that which is aware of consciousness. And consciousness you can think of as kind of the surface of the ocean, your day-to-day sort of personality structure and items and data and information about you, about others. This is sort of the top of the ocean. Excuse me. And awareness is deep. So awareness includes the surface of the ocean, but also the ocean. And we have ability as human beings to not be aware of things. And it's useful because it's allowed for our survival. If you can think about it, built into every one of our nervous systems is fight, flight, freeze, survival skills. And there are people who go into fight when they're under stress. There are people going to flight when under stress, and there are people going to freeze. And all of these are useful strategies that impact our consciousness in such a way where, we can deny reality. And denying reality is useful for life to continue. And I believe that we're at a juncture point, spiritually speaking, on the planet, where denial of reality is no longer a useful survival tool because of the rise of technology in such a way that technology is outpacing our morality, our spiritual development, and it displaces that which is important or most of most concern. And those of us that practice with awareness, we are practicing understanding who we are from a more holistic point of view, an integrative lens. And we integrate our life. And you can think of it as a braid or a digestion process of kind of taking the fragmentation of life, magnetizing fragmentation, and integrating that into a pragmatic and spiritual whole, a spiritual totality. So the reason why that's useful and important is because people aren't doing that. And when we do that, it matters because human beings have a frontal nervous system that's sort of like, you can think of kind of like human Wi-Fi or human wireless connection. And because when we practice this, when we work out in the community, that work goes out into the community by just naturally without effort. And that impacts other people, and it up-levels people's understanding of themselves and the world. And this is useful because the perspectives we need to include are vast, and the way I see it, we have both a rise in artificial intelligence, so like this thing that's happening where surveillance has become kind of like a goal of the power structure. But we also have on this other side a rise of awareness in spiritual practitioners. And I see these as both part and parcel to the future of humanity, that, we have the technology of gods, but we don't have the wisdom of gods to wield it. And we need more of that wisdom of God, the godlike wisdom, to wield our power. And so, that being said, that's what we're doing here on this channel. And I am in the process of being continually inspired by the Tao. This is the translation by Damo Mitchell, and I'm reading the stanzas of this as meditation pointing out instructions. And we're on number 39 today. Unity Root. When the ancients attained the One, heaven was made clear, earth was made still, the spirits became vital, the valleys became full, the myriad beings flourished, rulers found their uprightness. All came from holding to the One. Without the One, heaven would split apart, earth would quake, spirits would fade, valleys would run dry, beings would perish, and rulers would be overthrown. Thus the noble are rooted in the humble, the high descends upon the low. So the rulers of old called themselves the solitary, the orphan, the worthless. Is this not humility as the true foundation? They did not wish to shine like jade, but to resound like common stone. So we'll begin now with the practice, gently closing your eyes and tuning inside. And feeling the sensations of your body. The connection of your body to the earth. And you can begin the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. Out-breath, softening, melting down through your body and into the earth. It's useful to tie feeling to the in-breath and softening on the out-breath. And each breath wave is kind of like melting honey down through your body and into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, made whole. And the energy as it moves down through your body is collected by the earth, deep in the earth, where it is transformed and transmuted, recycled. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space at the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart, and on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Then coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is present for you emotionally right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared energy. You could also be feeling numb, which is a valid emotional experience also. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head. You can feel your head on the in-breath and soften in and around your skull. And on the in-breath, you can feel into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or the center, the top of the head of your crown at the top of your head, and feeling and softening in and around your skull. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing your thoughts to come and go. They can pass on through. And if you notice you get pulled into a thought, remember that's okay. Just come back to feeling your head or your body and the earth underneath you for grounding. It helps pull you back out of your thinking. Very good. And then now, we can spend some time now with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing all the work we just did to remain present and not evaporate. We'll practice feeling in the relational dimension, both inside and outside. So, on the in-breath, feeling outside you, the space around you, the environment. And then on the out-breath, inside you, your inner space. And just noticing the distinction, the difference between outside and inside. And if you would like, you can add in the qualities of love, compassion, and gratitude to your practice. And on the in-breath, feeling love and compassion and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, gratitude. Very good. And then now from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I will go quiet for a little bit. I have a friend who is going through a difficult time, and I'll be praying for him. And then we'll reconvene in a moment. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and healing, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome Monday, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.